ho. Oh. Woohoo! 4 HP in a dream, boys. Let's go. Alrighty, boys. So we going on ranked and all, you know. But first, let me grab this. Now that I got the renown for it, cause your boy wants it. And but first, let me add all this. The camo is slick, bro. I never use him, but he low key is one of the most overpowered operators. Low key, we all know he is. Alright, so we going into ranked. I'm one match away from losing diamond or platinum. I wish I was out of diamond, but we're one match away from losing gold. Plat 3 going down to gold 1. So we're trying to keep this going. I was up in plat 2. I like barely by 2. Gotta have 3670, and I was at 3700. Oh my gosh! And I was at 3702. My win rate's not terrible. My KD is awful compared to my normal stats. I usually at M at 1.3. My win loss right now is ay. But it's all good because we about to show up and go out. My favorite map is Border. My least favorite is either Chalet, Villa, or Fortress. Villa and Fortress just because the sound is absolutely broken, but the Chalet is so unbalanced, especially if you get in the teams that have no clue what they're doing. Consulate is, I have mixed emotions about it, because sometimes like it's so defensive sided, and then other times it's just straight attacker heavy wins. The new cafe, I like it, but I'm not a big fan of it being in ranked. I'm ready for the canal map to be reworked and introduced into ranked. I'm going to love that. Theme park, I'm sad they're going to be getting rid of that though. Bank is alright. Skyscraper is just trash. Needs to be out of the game in general. I'd rather play Favela. But Skyscraper, ugh. It's an ugly map. If we get Skyscraper, I'm gonna cry. The map just makes me want to cry. Oh, we're on Fortress. Yay. Gotta love it. You know. Got to love it. I'm not a fan of people who just insta-ban Jackal, because Jackal's win rate's so low. Blitz's win rate, win delta is so low. Those are just straight comfort bans. Montaigne's a good ban, because Montaigne is so useful in bomb, and he's honestly overpowered. Who I go with is Thermite or Thatcher almost all the time on attacking. Sometimes Maverick, and like my team's banning Jackal, when he's a very helpful operator and whenever we're attacking, and since this is such a roam heavy map, that's great. Always ban Legion, Echo, or I usually go with Legion because I absolutely hate his goo mines. I hate Ella's Grisma. They're gonna ban either Echo or Clash because everybody bans Clash for comfort, but also she is very helpful if it's a team oriented, if there's more than 3 people. Since we're attacking first, I'm either gonna go... I'm going garden, and I'm gonna try to take Twitch, and it's a 4v5. We need a hard breach, so if nobody goes hard breach, I'll switch off Twitch and go thermite. I'm going to be sad if this person doesn't take thermite. Maybe the game will auto pick them hard breach. Doubtful. Yep. And they don't have it set up at all. Yay. You gotta love it. Got to love it. This game is so great. And now it's gonna take forever because since it did that one ban, that one thing where it kicks the person as they're joining the game, he's now not noticed it until too late. But it shall be fun. We'll see how this round goes.
We need to locate a bomb.
They're either commanders. Since we're gonna be low plots, high gold, I say they go commander over dormitory. Let's see. Yep. I was wrong. But it's all good. I'm gonna continue where I'm at and see if I can push by horse. Because if you can take over horse and try to take the upstairs room away from them,
5 seconds before insertion.
You usually have a good chance of actually winning the round.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location.
Because people will always go late round roams. And this is a good spot to cancel that run out.
The diffuser is now secure.
Counter that run out that goes up into that area. Valkyrie, so that's nice. I'm gonna take out these 2 cams real quick. I didn't pull the trigger. That's an alibi, and that's on our Ash.
Activating shock
I'm
probe.
gonna
Must recover the diffuser.
see if I can find this Valk cam maybe. Maybe I'm just blind and
Down
don't
to
see
one
it.
friendly.
Are you kidding me already? Oh my goodness. Is he coming up here? I'm stuck. What? Is my reticle not on her head? Bro, what is this? I shouldn't have peeked that again. I should have ran around and tried to flank them, knowing that they've got that hold. So that's a misplay on my part. But as quickly as my team got taken out, there's really nothing I could have done there other than hope they all run out like that. It was a good attack by them. On a good rush and push from the entire team. None of them really got too aggressive. Like, the only thing they could have done differently is make sure everybody pushed at the same time. But since they didn't all push at the same time, I was able to pick them off one by one, especially with them getting wide like that. But
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I should have relocated trying to flank them because they all knew where I was. I did a good job getting into cover, but I did it very slowly and poorly. So I took some unnecessary damage by getting stuck on the fall, trying to fall back. And I took my eyes off of them. I'm gonna try to save my drone here. They have another Valkyrie, which does not surprise me one bit. They more than likely have a Muzzy and an Alibi and a Rook again, or a Doc.
5 seconds before insertion.
Wouldn't be surprised if they run out from that far laundry area.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
But also, would not be surprised if they do this run out. Like that, so. And that was the Valkyrie, so that was honestly great, but they probably got 2 of the 3 Falc cams out. They were gonna use the other one.
I'm in and you're welcome.
They were gonna use that other one, throw it up there on the satellite, trying to get us that way.
Reloading!
I'm gonna try to enter through horse again, and hopefully successfully do it. Since nobody's in here, I'm not gonna worry about this camera yet, so. But Valkyrie cams, I'm gonna check out where they are real quick. I got one in OBJ, one on that wall. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the one out on that wall, if I can get to it. Because that's not gonna be very useful if we can just get a drone to stay put in there.
You located a bomb.
They have another Alibi. That's Castle. I shouldn't have left my drone like that, but I did. Placing a Claymore. My team's being too slow on their push. I should have droned out Horus, but I didn't. But it's alright.
Claymore deployed. Deploying code.
I'm still 100 health.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser is now secured. The diffuser has been secured.
I never heard him get up. That's my fault. Bad play by me again. It was a good team push, but we shouldn't have pushed in through the door at the same time. That was the only mistake we made there. And I should have waited for him to come out completely, but I thought that was a wooden table. I hate this game sometimes. Looks wooden, but no, it's metal. Makes sense. I'm gonna go breach charge since they brought a castle. And they're not too worried about runouts whenever on that side. And they're not gonna be able to really run out anywhere. And I run reflex over hollow because it's you get more peripheral. I struggle with where I'm aiming sometimes. Hence the first round against that Valkyrie that had that angle and I had the advantage.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
There's gonna be people playing in bathroom, more than likely. But I'm gonna go ahead and take out this camera. Saving my drone again. Bring my drone out here.
10 seconds before insertion.
I'm gonna
Insertion
change
in
my
5
spawn real
seconds.
quick in hopes of me being able to get out
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
in case they do their run out again. I highly doubt they will, meaning how I countered it last time. I didn't shoot right there because it could have potentially TK'd my teammate.
Shotgun going live.
I'm gonna just go ahead and drop. They know I'm here because I could hear me drop. I can't tell if he's... Yeah, I thought that was a Tashanka. He's in sight.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I should have shot as soon as I saw his gun peek, but my reaction time was slow and I don't know what I was doing. I'm just happy that I have the recoil control with Ash, or Twitch, so I can make up for that. We don't need a vigil because we have Jaeger and Ella to roam. I might try to hold horse and cannon.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
We don't have an echo because I can't. Put a rotation hole here because it makes it slightly easier to hold this objective in my opinion.
Loading mag!
Barbed wire there.
10 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 5 seconds
Razor
to
wire
insertion.
ready.
And I'm gonna place barbed wire over here also.
Op 4
So
has
help
located a bomb. Get
me
ready to
hold.
engage.
I'm gonna pick up this barbed wire because there's no need of having those two barbed wires that close. People could still get through that, but hopefully not.
Razor wire set.
And they're rushing, so I'm gonna hold spiral for right now.
Coming kit.
Oh, bad play by me. It should not be behind Jaeger. Oh, I'm not a good shot. You shouldn't really be
One
losing this
friendly operator
round.
remaining.
Don't know how they got that kill. They don't need to be reloading. They have a Montane coming in through rotation, and he's deaf
Mission
and
failed.
or doesn't have a
All friendlies
headset.
have been neutralized.
But you know, it's all good. Give it 0 kills. We really don't have... I'm gonna go with someone I'm more comfortable with in Jaeger. And go more roam heavy. depending on who this last person goes, they're going Capcan Doc. That's 2 anchors. Do we want a third? They tried to rush, but they weren't successful on it. Salah has a shotgun, which on console is probably the better choice.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
I don't think this is where our team really wanted to go,
Be advised,
or
the
was
bomb
prepared to
location
go.
has been compromised.
We've got that set.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Hopefully somebody will come over here, like the Capcan or Doc. This night I have used reinforcements.
EDD Prime, that's clear.
I always
10
shoot
seconds
noisemakers out of this on this game because
Device primed.
to me it's
5 seconds and
easier.
counting.
And right here the walkie-talkie makes all the noise, so you can
Bomb
do that.
located by Op 4.
Loading new mag.
I said I'm going roam heavy, but I'm gonna stay near cannon and they're on the roof, and it sounds like they might drop right here and rush. So I'm gonna try to make my way over there real quick. They're dropping right here.
Enemy is about to scan the area.
I got the twitch, but I should have went ahead and finished off. But right there, I didn't shoot on the first person because I knew, because I could hear at least 2. I should have been able to identify the third. We're gonna lose this game. And I'm gonna fall out of plat, but like, I don't really have a team here. My role in ranked is you should be able to at least get 1 kill per round. And there's a line at the end of the hall, but I'm not gonna ping this because then he'll actually shoot out the camera. He is unaware that we're sitting on it. Bonus making a kill hole and then a crouch hole.
Enemy drone is moving into position for scan.
Habana does not realize that, they do not realize default cam is here. Shouldn't have scanned that third guy. Blitz is dead, so that should help. I don't know how our team's gonna react post plant. Not good at all. And we have lost.
Mission failure.
Their team was well balanced out with kills. Our team had 7-4-3-0-1, 6-5-6-3-1. They had 3 people holding their own, while we had me, and you can argue that's him holding his own, or her. You would expect more from a plat 3. Expected with deaths. I did die too much this game. And there it is. I have lost my rank, so voila. That was a good run. See ya.